Of the U.S. has recently toured the Virgin Islands territory. News Channel 8's Lee Carl has this story.
Secretary tour of the Virgin Islands, where he's greeting the but he was in St. Croix. He looked at the cardiac center over in St. Thomas, at the Colon Cancer Center, the Leicester Skyler Hospital, and to St. John. Colonel John was in them, along with other officials and the Education Commissioner.
Thank you for joining us on what I consider the most beautiful of the Virgin Islands, and one of the most important aspects and parks in the Virgin Islands, the National Park. And I'd like to acknowledge especially our very special guest, Secretary Dirk Kempthorne, for taking the time to be here, and thank you extremely very much. We've had the last couple of days, we've had an opportunity to be with the Secretary, to have a chance to show him the Virgin Islands, to give him an opportunity to understand the challenges, but also the things that we'll look forward to going into the future. We've had a chance to discuss new grants that he's granted to the territory, that he has pushed through a very bureaucratic system to make sure that they're here for us on a range of issues, from education to what we're doing with the St. John School, to tourism with the Grange in St. Croix, and in a partnership with the National Park, to something that's of a tremendous concern to all of us, which is energy and how we approach that. He's provided us a grant to study that. And today is an opportunity for him to meet with the National Park, to meet with the St. John community, to learn a lot more about the very good things the National Park does in the Virgin Islands and on St. John, but also at the same time to see what the opportunities are on this island.
All of the insular areas are experiencing severe problems with the current cost of energy. I know that's true here in the Virgin Islands. We've had those discussions. That's why earlier this year we provided a $50,000 grant to the government to conduct an energy assessment so we can find answers. Perhaps the most important item that we discussed was our desire to resolve the long-standing problem and the challenge of the need for a new school here on St. John. Whether in the Pacific Islands or on Indian lands in the States, where the Department of Interior is trustee for all Native American tribes. I've been committed to improving schools for children. It's time that we do that for the children here in St. John. I want to again compliment the governor and the delegate for their hard work on this issue. We're all committed to working together to solve this problem. The National Park Service is prepared to help. So yesterday, I announced that we have agreed to work together to get this done. The U.S. Virgin Islands has many friends in Congress. In addition to Delegate Christensen, both Senators Hatch and Rockefeller have taken a special interest in this issue. Therefore, I'm directing my office to immediately reach out to congressional leaders, to work closely with them to develop a plan to provide us with the authority to conduct a suitability study for Estate Grange, Alexander Hamilton's home on St. Croix. This will be a top priority for us, and we'll do it sensitively, knowing that the people of St. John have their thoughts, have their concerns. But as the governor said, our top priority has to be the well-being of the children.
The V.I.P.D are cracking down on speed demons in the Virgin Islands. News Channel 8's Wes Smile files this report.
We're here on the Melvin Evans Highway, where I have to tell you, the Virgin Island Police Department Traffic Bureau are really cracking down. It was very interesting. We just came along this route here. I'm here with Sergeant Jay Platt, who is the new traffic commander here. I've been here, and I've seen you guys pulling people over. Speeding is a serious situation here on the highway, isn't it, sir?
Yes, it is.
And what is this initiative all about? When did it start? Is it going to go on through Labor Day? And what do you want to tell our viewing audience this evening?
Well, the initiative that we're doing this month is drunk driving, over the limit, under arrest. But throughout the days, we also do speeding initiatives like what we're doing now. We'll come out to different locations and run radar and laser, and that's what we're doing today. This is now a particular initiative, but it's something that we do on a regular basis.
Wow. And now, speed is definitely a factor in accidents. We all know that. What are the fines for speeding, sir, right now?
Well, right now, the fines will vary based on your speed. That's something that the court sets we don't set any speed fines. It's something that's sent out by the
Well,
courts.
let me give the people an example. I just saw you stop the last vehicle, and on your laser, it said 69 miles an hour. So how about ballpark figure, how much would say it's his first ticket, how much would he have to pay?
Well, if it's his first offense, generally it's around $50 fine.
Okay. And if you go up with your speed limit, and if you're a repeat offender, it could get a whole lot worse, sir.
Yes, it can get even up to reckless driving, where it'll be mandatory for you to go before the judge.
So we have word to the wise to our viewing audience this evening. Throughout Labor Day, as we come through Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Juve, you need to slow it down. Folks, we just lost a 16-year-old man, a 16-year-old boy just up the road. A 17-year-old boy, as we speak, is fighting for his life. He never regained consciousness. I don't know how much we have to beat you over the head. Slow it down on the roads. Buckle up. Don't use your cell phones, because these guys out here are not making any jokes. Any final words from the traffic commander, sir?
Well, throughout the holiday season that's coming up, Labor Day, we'd like for everyone to be safe, wear the seat belt, don't drink and drive, slow it down just like you just said, make sure you drive the speed limit, and if there's conditions that do not require you to drive the speed limit, rain or you can't see very well, still slow it down even under the speed limit if it's necessary.
Yes, sir. All right, there you have it. The men and women in blue cracking down on speed demons here in the Virgin Islands. With the V.I.P.D. on Melvin Evans Highway, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
A 7-foot snake is on deck right after these messages.